Welcome, kindred soul. I'm honored to be here with you and share a spirit-led practice to nourish your soul. As we go through the practice, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Return anytime you want clarification or simply want more nourishment. At the end, I will be providing you with the option of extended teachings if you wish to continue. Let's open the best frequency by speaking words of positivity. I am light, loved, and whole, created and designed for a purpose. I give and receive abundance, and work with all my heart as I open the pathway for others. Before we begin, let's bring awareness to why you were drawn to this topic. How does your body feel when you reflect on releasing grief? What emotions come to the surface? What beliefs do you have surrounding this topic? What stories do you tell yourself and others about this? How will being mindful about releasing grief help support your day-to-day life? With a deep exhale, bring a gentle awareness that others are feeling similar about this topic as you. Let's begin. Releasing grief and bringing in the positive. I wish that life should not be cheap, but sacred. I wish the days to be as centuries, loaded, fragrant. Ralph Waldo Emerson. In times of grief, it can be helpful to allow what's there to be there and to open into a space of wonder and gratitude. You may ask, how do you allow what's there to be there? When we feel very challenged by something, all we can do sometimes is to simply wait it out, to be with our actual feelings as they happen, to experience them in the body, and to let them flow. Oftentimes, it means allowing yourself to cry, to express yourself to a friend, and to allow yourself to grieve, with all of the complex emotions that want to present themselves. In a safe, protected place with loving people by your side, it can be very healing to allow yourself to fall apart. To sense the humility in yourself, knowing that many terrible things have happened in the past and will happen in the future, and that you have the courage to acknowledge your losses. To know it's a cycle of life, that we're all imperfect. You ride the waves of grief with mindfulness and self-compassion. Over and over. Breath by breath. There is no way to know when grief will end. But with caring presence, it will. It's also important to remember that what is moving through the mind is part of a vast, complex physical and mental process which has many sources. As you know, grief has its own way of unfolding. No one can plan it, or get rid of it. Sooner or later, it can feel appropriate to want to let go. To release those heavy feelings. Sometimes the grief might be so heavy that we have to set it down for a while, take a walk outside, eat some healthy food, talk with a friend, watch something funny, play with an animal, anything positive that doesn't remind you of your sadness. Being a friend to yourself will give you the energy you need to come back to process your grief after that. It can become possible to bring awareness to some of the positive aspects of life, which can empower you to see more of your mental experience more clearly and also to feel your bodily sensations more viscerally. All the while, if it's meaningful, there can be an underlying sense of the unknown. The uncertain, the mystery of life, in which we find ourselves in the middle of, with a sense of wonder and gratitude. It's important to be loving in ways large and small, like a balm to your own heart. And to reflect on and receive the caring support of others. So with all of that in mind, let's do a guided mindfulness exercise. Begin by finding a posture that feels relaxed and alert. And now see if you can observe your mind and your body from a small distance, allowing the sensations to be however they are. Try not to be negative about anything that doesn't feel good. And after a while, shift into gently releasing the negative. And then really open to and encourage the positive. And remember that you can bring attention to feeling the positive, even when sadness or other feelings are also present. Opening to wonder and gratitude for the mysterious ways that life unfolds. As we allow our grief to unfold alongside our kind awareness. Wonderful work. So, to recap, 4 times of grief, it can be helpful to allow what's there to be there. Try to limit what is painful or harmful. Try to do what is more enjoyable and beneficial. And to open into a space of wonder and gratitude. Thank you for your courage to be with your grief with caring awareness, that is mindfulness. So thank you for your mindfulness practice. If you would like to go further with this teaching, or any others, please visit firstlightteaching.com. I also want to thank any of you who may have donated. Your blessings have provided me the opportunity to bring this to you and share my light with the world.